Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at another McFarlane Toys DC Superpowers figure. And this is going to be the Wave 4 Wonder Woman, which is the variant of the Wonder Woman that we got before. And this Wonder Woman is painted in the more classic Superpowers colors, and I love that. But before we take a look at her out of the packaging, let's take a look at this packaging. And like we've done in the past, let's take a look at this packaging compared to the one from yesterday. The original Superpowers Wonder Woman packaging. And here it is up on the screen, and it looks beautiful. They both look very beautiful, and they both have pretty similar color schemes. You got the blues, and you got the Superpowers logo with the stars. You have the Wonder Woman logo. I did think this was interesting. Up here on the new one you have 12 plus, whereas on the old one you have ages 4 and up. I guess McFarlane thinks you need to be a little older to appreciate these toys, and that's okay. So anyway, you have nice artwork of Wonder Woman there. On the new one, she's standing there with her blue cape, and on the original she has her bracelets banging together, and she has her lasso, and that looks really cool. And I love comparing these packages. It does bring back a lot of fond memories of having these as a kid, and very similar looks. All right, taking a look at the back of the card, you have 12 plus Superpowers, DC Direct, McFarlane Toys, Wonder Woman. Collect them all, and we can zoom in and see all of the ones that we can collect. We reviewed a lot of these, most of the Batman. We did Aquaman the other day, and you can see the others if you need to add them to your collection. You have the Batmobile and the Invisible Jet. Coming over here, you do have a read-up of Wonder Woman. If you want to pause the video, read that to your heart's content, you can. Zooming down, you do get a look at where this Wonder Woman came from. She is Superpowers Wonder Woman from DC Rebirth, and it is the variant. You can tell at the barcode, and that is pretty neat. But that is just the packaging. I don't want to see Wonder Woman in the packaging. I know you don't. So let's get this princess out and see how cool she really is. And here we have Wonder Woman out of the packaging. And out of the packaging, she stands just under 5 inches tall. And the only accessory she comes with is this nice blue cape, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But first off, I want to take a look at Princess Diana herself. And coming real close in on Wonder Woman's head sculpt, it is very nice. It is the exact same head that we got with the previous Wonder Woman. You have your nice flowing black hair. I really like that. It goes all the way to the back and down to the mid of the back, and you see it's down. It has some nice locks going left and right, and I love the way her hair looks. Coming back around to the front of her face, her tiara is now a nice bright gold, and you can see that they have painted the red star on there, so that is very nice. Eyebrows and eyes are still plain black. The flesh is now a lighter skin tone. Beautiful red lips. I like that. Coming out to her torso, and we can see most of her upper torso is just skin. That's all right. And then she has her chest armor, and that is good, and it's again the same design. You do have yellow up here for the WWs for Wonder Woman, some red, and then the belt is now a bright yellow. You have the bracelets on her arms are yellow, coming down to some very dark blue gauntlets, and she is wearing the light blue trunks with the star motif. I like that. Coming down to some exposed plain legs, and her red boots with white highlights and stripes going down. That is really cool. And we can turn her around. Nothing that you wouldn't expect on the back, except there is no stripe painted on the boots. They're just a plain red, and that's all right. Coming to the bottom of the figure, you do have some peg holes there if you want to post her somewhere, and that is pretty neat. So what I want to do now, since we have her out here, is go ahead and we're going to bring out the other Wonder Woman that we reviewed. And you can see it's the exact same mold and sculpt. The only difference is going to be the paint job, but it does look a lot different. And since we have these two ladies, let's go ahead and add the third original Superpowers Wonder Woman. And as you can see here, she looks really identical to the new one we got. And there's not really a lot of differences I can see. Maybe the old one had blue eyes and these eyes on the new one are black, but the color scheme is pretty much the same right across the board for everything. Only thing is, this new one has the molded in bracelets on the arms, whereas the other one just had bracelets, but those were smaller for her wrists. And I think these three Wonder Women are great. I am so happy they gave us a repaint because, like I said, with this one, she is a little too realistic, I think, to be in this line. But, you know, they fixed it and I'm happy. Alright, and that is what your Wonder Woman is going to look like. Moving on. And for articulation, now doing this without the cape will definitely be better for you, because if you want to keep her with the cape, you're going to hinder your articulation because you won't be able to turn the head without the cape wrapping around itself and then getting all tangled up. But without the cape, starting at the head goes around 360 degrees. It doesn't wiggle waggle and there's no tilt in it, but that's okay. Coming it down to the arm can go around 360 degrees. You do not get a bicep rotation, a elbow bend, forearm rotation, or a hand rotation. Coming to the center of the body, you do not get a waist articulation or an ab crunch. Coming down, you do get a leg rotation, and it goes up, not exactly 90 degrees, but that's okay. It goes back a little further and closer to 90 degrees. There is no thigh rotation. You do get a knee bend, which is pretty nice, pretty good range there. Coming back, and that's pretty much it. There is no boot cut, and there is no ankle tilt or foot rotation. So, yeah, that's it. That's what we expected. Nothing new. That's just how it is for the superpowers articulations. Alright, moving on. And for Wonder Woman's only accessory, they gave her a blue cape. Now, this is okay, I guess. It's not like this cape we got with the original Wonder Woman. That one was this red one, and it was made out of this like ribbon type material. It's very shiny and cool. This one's more cloth like, and you do get a little more flex in it, which I like a lot better. And yes, she can wear this, and if you are so inclined to put it on here, this is what she looks like. And please take note, I will never have her with this again. It's only for review purposes. So what I did with the red cape is I gave it to Superman. So with this blue cape, well, there's only one person to give it to, if you want to give it to him, and that would be the classic Detective Batman. So we could take this off and put this on, because I think back in the day this was more akin to the coloring that he was. So yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Definitely not as good as the cape he comes with, because you get the proper color and you got these nice little points at the end. But hey, if you need a spare cape, maybe, you know, Batman can hit up Wonder Woman for this. Thanks, Diana. You're welcome, Bruce. Hey. And that's gonna be Wonder Woman's cape accessory. And for the life of me, I still can't believe they have not given her the lasso of truth. But you know what? Maybe there's another one coming down the line. Alright, moving on. And for comparison, here you have the holy DC Trinity: Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And this Wonder Woman looks great with these two. I love it. But wait, there's more! If we zoom out, we can add Aquaman and the Scarlet Speedster. So yes, this is definitely starting to look like the team I remembered back in the 80s. These are such great little figures. Alright, moving on. And this has been the McFarlane Toys DC Superpowers Wonder Woman Rebirth variant. And I am very happy that they gave us this Wonder Woman. Now, she is the second Wonder Woman. This comes right after, in fact, the Wave 3 release of the first Wonder Woman. And I'm not unhappy about that. One of my main critiques of the first Wonder Woman was I thought she looked too real, like the movie version of Wonder Woman, than I was expecting when it came to the Superpowers version. Now, this is the same sculpt and mold, it's just painted a little differently, and it looks like the toy, obviously, because it has the same colors as the original, and really, that's what makes all the difference. So honestly, I wish they'd have released this one first, and then I wouldn't have had the other one, but that's okay. If they hadn't done that, I wouldn't have had a red cape to give to Superman that didn't have a little hole punched into it. But anyway, That being said, this is a great Wonder Woman figure. Nothing new that we haven't seen with the articulation, the sculpt, and the mold. It's just the paint job. And if you didn't pick up the first Wonder Woman, definitely recommend this original painted one. And if you're looking for her, you can find her online or at your local retailers such as Walmart or GameStop, and she'll go anywhere between $10 to $15 depending on where you pick her up. So if you're looking, happy hunting. And that's it. That's going to be the review on this variant Wonder Woman. I hope it was insightful for you, and I hope you have a great night. And until next time, keep playing.